Hello, Broken Arrow. I'm City Manager Michael Spurgeon. Thanks for joining me for this edition of Broken Arrow in Motion. This month we have several completed projects to announce, street updates, and a new war memorial under construction at our Veterans Park. So let's get started. First, I'm happy to announce that the improvement project at Jackson Park off of Washington Street is now complete. We've added 30 new parking spaces, installed new drinking water fountains, and built restroom facilities at one of our busiest parks in the community. At Jackson Park, you can fish, take your little ones to the splash pad in the summer, and walk the trails all year long. Now with these improvements, it's even better. Speaking of walking trails, the Events Park Trail is now finished. The 10-foot wide trail connects Challenger Park to the playground at Events Park and beyond. It is a beautiful trail for all 4 seasons of the year and a great way to get some exercise. I'm also pleased to announce that the turf field installation at the Indian Springs Sports Complex is now finished. The contractor is installing the last of the sod around the fields right now. With the spring soccer season just around the corner, the new turf fields will be a welcome addition for the players and parents alike. Thank you to all the Broken Arrow voters who supported the general obligation bond package that make sure that funding was available for this great improvement. Now let's talk about improvements at the Lynn Lane Water Reclamation Plant. Wastewater disinfection is a big part of the water reclamation process. That's why this new UV light process to minimize bacterial reproduction is so essential. The below ground portion of the new concrete structure that houses the disinfection equipment is complete, and the installation of the internal piping will be underway for the next 30 days. The contractor is close to completing the concrete base of the flow equalization basin, which holds the emergency overflow wastewater. The dirt work surrounding the basin has begun, and a liner will be installed by mid-February. The pipes and pumps are expected to arrive in April, and then their installation will also start. Once the flow equalization basin is completed, work on the east clarifier, which separates the water from the solids, can begin. Now I want to update you on several street projects. First, the concrete work continues on the New Orleans and Elm Place intersection project. In mid to late January, we will transition into Phase 5 of this important project in our community. During the 5th phase, traffic will shift back to regular lanes, and I'm pleased to announce that left turns will be permitted once again. The contractor will begin working on the streetscape beautification parts of the project, so please keep your eye out for the outside lane closures associated with the corners of the intersection work where the crews will be working. Very important, folks. During spring break, the final concrete work of the roadway portion of the project will begin in the middle of the intersection. We anticipate this project is expected to wrap up sometime in the late spring. We're so excited, folks. We can't wait till all the work is finished. Also on New Orleans Street to the east is the Widening project at Events Park. The widening of the roadway to the north side is now complete, and the south side is underway. The contractor is roughly 80% finished with the concrete curb, guttering, driveways, and sidewalk on the south. They will continue working on the south side's concrete for the next 2 weeks and then plan to lay the remaining asphalt. After this work is done, traffic will be moved to the center of the roadway, and the contractor will work on the north side of the 10-foot trail extension. Okay, moving to the northeast part of our community, the widening project at Albany Street is also nearing completion. In fact, traffic flow is back to normal, and the contractor is completing the last punch list items. We'll let you know when all the work is finished and we can close the books on this important project in the northeast part of our community. And finally, I am so excited to let everybody know that the new Korean War Memorial is now being constructed at our Veterans Park. The brick masons began installing the seat walls last week, and the contractor will install the irrigation, site masonry, and decorative monument base coatings in the coming weeks. The lighting, plaques, and plantings are expected to begin the first week of February. Broken Arrow's own sculptor, J. David Nunley, has created an intricately designed statue of an American soldier for the memorial. With the attention to detail and the research he does for each of his pieces, I know this memorial will be an honor and heighten the awareness to those who served during what is known as the Forgotten War. Well, folks, that's it for this edition of Broken Arrow in Motion. As you can tell, like every month, there's so much happening in our great community. Thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you around town. And remember, Broken Arrow is the city where opportunity lives.
This is a production of the City of Broken Arrow, the city where opportunity lives.